Hey guys, thanks for checking in on the video. This is unusual pilot. My name's Steve. I'm here with Drew.
What's up?
And today we're going to be going out towards the coast and just talking and joking and having a good time and having a good safe flight and enjoying ourselves. Right now we're going to do a short field takeoff out here at Rio Linda. So let's go ahead and put 10-degree flaps in. Hold the brakes. Power in. 3, 2, 1. Let go of brakes.
And we're off. Dude, too bad they can't see how shit the runway is, man. This thing is...
Yeah, this airport definitely needs a good repaving.
Oh, yeah.
Like, badly. Alright. Keep on coming in. 40.
There we go.
50. Clear
Easy.
the obstacle.
Easy money. Easy money.
Oh, that bird was close.
Yo, you got some dude just camping out right by the airport. That's something. That is something.
Go ahead and give us the power back from the flaps. There we go. Now we're airborne. See how slow we climbed today because it's so hot out?
Yeah, dude. I was just about to say we are barely climbing.
Yeah. She's at like 100 feet per minute, you know.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do, you know. In weather like this, you know. Shout out to California weather. It's the greatest. Absolutely love it.
90 degrees in freaking April.
literally went from winter to summer, man. Ridiculous. But hey, it's whatever, you know. It's California.
Yeah.
It's nice. So.
What are you gonna expect, you know?
Exactly. It's a small price to pay for living here.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be a hella beautiful flight today, man.
Oh, without a doubt.
So.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, bro, we're barely climbing. We're at 600 feet still.
Oh my god.
Like, this is freaking low.
Yeah, well, shoot, Steve, what should we talk about, man?
Well, I mean, I think what I was thinking about talking about was, we talked about it a little bit in the car, but your therapy, you know?
Oh,
you know?
yeah, you know, we can talk about that. You know, I don't know.
Your dad's company's getting a free plug.
I guess, yeah. Hey, if you guys need any therapy in the Roseville area, my dad's actually opening up an office in El Dorado Hills soon, too. It's called the Davis Group. Check them out. They're tight. Only therapists to go to around here. So, yeah, for sure, check them out. Website's the same as his company name. Real great guy. Solid dude. He raised me well. And so,
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I don't know. It's
I mean, the reason I wanted to bring it up, because like I told you in the car, my dad's company, Aviate, is using for all of our crackpot employees.
Yeah.
You know, some of your dad's therapist services, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, you know, and I mean, it's
Let me get the altimeter real quick. I think it might have changed. Sorry about that. No, you can...
Oh, my ears just popped. Wait, 1 second, I dropped my phone. Hold up. Alright, there we go. We got it.
Niner. There we go. Get rid of that. Yeah, so I'm not sure on the video, and when I click the button, they won't be able to hear us really, like in my last video that I posted.
Yeah.
But you know, I really think it'd be kind of a cool thing though to see your dad come out and come and do some therapy at Aviate, man.
Yeah. No, it would be. Shoot, one second. Let me adjust my mic real quick. It's like mad close to my mouth.
We got all the kinks to work out, these first couple videos,
Yeah, and I mean, we can cut all this out too. It'd be fine. But yeah, no, I mean, here, wait, actually, let me, fuck. Dude, it's like, I just gotta not think that I'm like being filmed right now, because it's just,
I'm gonna keep this in, bro. It's fucking funny. People love this kind of stuff,
True, yeah, you
just gotta forget that you're being filmed, because like, when you think about it, you're fake, and I hate fake, people don't like those fake ass podcasts where it's like.
No, exactly. Like, you gotta be as real as possible. A little bit of turb, a little bit of turbulence there. But yeah, no, you gotta be as real as possible, because like, you can't, if you get to the point where like you have a whole nother persona online, but like you're someone completely different in person, it's literally just going to lead to like mental health issues, and like it's you're going to kind of go through like an identity crisis, because like you feel like you have like these expectations to live up to,
Yeah, I mean, look at Logan Paul.
Yeah, right, dude. Dude's a clown, man. Actually, did you see that? I think the Jake Paul and Ben Askren fight was like the other day or something.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. What went on? Well, I've been kind of following it, not really, but I don't know. I really hope Jake Paul got knocked like the crap out of him.
No, I really hope he just got the fucking. I just hope he got the shit beat out of him. I don't really know what happened though. I was kind of hoping you knew.
Yeah, but I see. I don't follow like the social media trends and stuff.
Respect. Yeah, I was. It was on like a. Shoot. I forgot the dude's like Instagram profile, but like he just posted something about it, and I was like, oh, nice, that's happening. And then I kind of just like forgot about it.
Yeah.
But I didn't really like follow up because I'm just I'm not gonna go out of my way
to follow a Logan Paul fight.
It's a Logan Paul fight, man. The only dude he fought was like some guy I've never even heard of. I guess he was like an NBA star or some shit like that.
Wait. So you have a YouTuber fighting an NBA. What?
It was like at the it was Jake Paul's first fight. It literally lasted like a round or something. Like I remember it was like a super short fight, but yeah, no, the dude that Jake Paul fought got his ass handed to him for some reason, and that just like boosted Jake's ego like so much, man. And he was like, Conor McGregor, where you at? I'm gonna come for you next, dude. And like Conor McGregor didn't even respond because he was like, this dude's a joke, man. And like he is,
Yeah.
It's dude's whole life is a meme, literally. Like he had to move out of his house, I'm pretty sure, because so many people were coming to it. And like, but like that's, it's just a perfect example of like, you gotta be real, man, you can't, you can't sit here and like, just like turn into a completely different person in front of the camera, you gotta be real at all times, man.
Well, like, that's why I like YouTubers like Mr. Beast, it seems like that has to be fake, like, there's no way, but that's just Jimmy, aka Mr. Beast, like, that's just his personality, like, he's just like, I'm gonna raise, like, all of his money from his YouTube videos go to making YouTube videos.
Oh my god,
yeah, he's a little bit of turb. Yeah, Scott, the hangar neighbor, he wasn't lying when he said there be quite the bit of turbulence.
Yeah, man. This is going to be a very fun flight, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Hopefully not our last. It probably won't be,
Yeah.
Guy Steve here is a fucking god of a pilot.
Yeah, I've been flying some little kids, so
yeah.
You get what you get with experience, and
yeah. I mean, I'm literally putting my life in his hands right now, so. But hey, it's all good, man. I trust you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Of course, man. What's a friendship without trust, though? Am I right?
Exactly.
It's literally just not going to work out. It's like you're going to sit here and like second guess every little thing that the person's doing when it's just like, bro, relax, man.
Yeah.
It's like we're all, huh?
Oh, just you just got to go with the flow. When you have trust in a person.
Exactly, man. go with the flow, stay true to yourself. If they don't match your vibe, then they don't match your vibe, man. It's all good. But, like, if they do, fuck, you got yourself a friend.
Yep.
But
I've known you for a long time. It's been like 5 years now, almost, Drew. And those 5 years, I've seen I think we've seen both of each other grow quite a lot.
Oh, yeah. No, dude. I mean, I don't even think, like we're definitely, like, we've matured a lot since high school,
Yeah.
We've had a lot of reality checks on the way that have put us in place, for sure.
Some of the hard ways, some, it's been something else, though,
Yeah, it's been an experience, but it's made us who we are today. If we didn't go what we went through in high school, I don't even know who the hell I'd be, man. I'd probably be some, like, church boy still, going to church with my parents. Dude, get this, right? My parents, so I was talking to my dad, so sorry for, like, switching topics super quick, but I was talking with my dad the other day about, like, relationships, like how lonely I am or whatever. That doesn't matter, but he was like, you should start going to the singles ward again. And
the what?
Yeah, the singles ward for, like, in, like, the Mormon church.
They call it the singles ward, like a psych ward, but for, like.
I mean, not necessarily. It's just like it's like if you're not in a relationship and you're in the Mormon church, they
help link you up with someone.
Yeah, pretty much. And, like, it's not like I have a problem with Mormon girls at all. Like, they're cool, really really sweet girls. But, like, it's just I'm just looking for something different. I don't want to. I'm not trying to be going to church my whole life, like, I'm not saying I don't, like, believe in that stuff, because I do.
Yeah.
But, it's just, I think, like, why go to something, like, once a week, just to, like, remind yourself that you believe in it. Like, I feel like, your faith should be so strong that, like, you don't even, like, really need to go to church, And, like, tell me if I'm not making sense.
No, you're good. Like, I see that because I'm born and raised Catholic. I do consider myself Catholic. I believe in Jesus and all that. And I read the Bible and stuff. But, like, I try to go to church every once in a while. But, like, at other times, like, I look at, like, two different kinds of, like, Catholic church. You have, like, St. Rose, like, St. Clair's. And you can see how, like, the difference in donations that kind of, like, they kind of not beg. I mean, what's the problem? Like, you can see the kind of different people that go to those churches based on the texture or the architecture of the church, how well it's kept up, and things like that. When you see a church like St. Rose, which has a population of people who are primarily have a lesser income, and then you have churches like St. Clair's where the majority of the people going to Sunday Mass, which is services, or I don't know what you call it in the Mormon church. But,
it's just church.
Yeah, you can see the difference in, like, the type of people that go. I really think because of the kind of money that they shell out to the church. And I'm not saying, like, money is bad to give to the church or anything, like when they're constantly asking for donations. But I feel like a lot of the time, I kind of want to know where my pew money is going to. When they hand around the basket, you put your money in, like.
Yeah.
I really want to know, like, I get it, like, in the Catholic Church you have, like a hierarchy, I guess, of, like, where the money goes and stuff.
Hierarchy, like, you're talking about, like, you got, like, the priest, or, like, the Pope or whatever, and then, like, it just goes down
so you have, like, the Pope, bishops, like, every local area has a bishop.
Okay.
And, like, then you have, like your denomination is, like, so you have, like, I go to the denomination of St. Clair, Roseville, California, and I'm not even fully good on it, and I should be, because as a Catholic, I'm supposed to know. Then you have, like, your local bishop, and then you have that bishop goes and has, like, people who are at the Vatican, then you have the Pope. Anyways, it's like a whole structured system.
Yeah,
and the money, like, kind of funnels away from the original plan, like, projects, so, like, going out, giving money to the homeless, things like that.
Yeah.
I love my faith, but at the same time, it's like, sometimes I wish I could see where the money that these people are putting in are going. Because, like, you can see, like, why is it that if millions of dollars are going into St. Clair's every year, But then you go 10 miles down the street and look at a different Catholic church like St. Rose. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's falling apart, but it's like, it's not in as nice of a beautiful, like not as well kept, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if the Mormon faith or like the way your guys' churches work are like that,
I mean, not necessarily. Like like honestly, all Mormon churches, at least around this area, are like, for the most part, the exact same. Literally like same layout, same like, what you call it, like a service center or something, like where like everyone like sits down, and they just like, you got like the bishop talking or whatever. It's literally like all the same around here. But it is like, like it's your money. I feel like you should have like a right to like know where it's going. Even if it is a donation, you should be able to be, or like they should just like, follow up with you and be like, hey, like congratulations, your money just helped like so and so or whatever, or like your money helped like build a new church or something, like, because like, I don't know, I like, shoot, cause man,
it's a hard thing to think about, It's like
it is, yeah. Well, I mean, like it's not even that. It's just like, cause like if they were to let people know where their money was going, like you would literally have someone like just sending emails all day as their job. Probably not even one person, probably like a whole room of people like sending emails or contacting people saying, hey, this is where your money's going, yada, yada, yada. And this kind of just goes back to that whole trust thing, like the church is kind of just hoping that you're going to like trust them and that they'll do good with your money.
Yeah.
And like how it works in the Mormon church, we have like tithing. It's kind of like they pass around like the whatever they what is it called?
I tithe. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. It's like the pew basket kind of thing.
Pew basket, yeah.
I've always called it.
Yeah. The pew basket, the poo basket, but
we have a plane 200 feet below us, by the way.
200 feet
down there, yeah.
Dude, bro's gonna be scraping the trees, man.
I don't know where he's at, but we're only at like 1,500. I don't know where this guy could be.
Hopefully, like the wind noise isn't too bad. Let me try and angle this thing up.
Yeah.
Cause this shit's been like blowing at my mic.
No
okay,
worries.
cool. But yeah, like with the Mormon church. Sorry, did you need to listen to that?
Yeah, because I realized something on my transponder. It was supposed to be set to VFR, and no, we're good. Oh. Yeah, I was just overthinking it. So I'm always thinking ahead, like what could be going on the plane, and I thought I heard like something about a transponder going off, and I was like an ELT.
Yeah.
So and then I saw a plane right below us. What they'll often do, I don't mean to change topic, but they'll send a plane out of your ELTs going off, and if you hit like really bad turbulence, it can be set off. And,
okay.
Like it can basically like they'll send to rescue people. Like remember that one day where we set a flight plan to go up to Humboldt and like they called us and they're like, hey, like you're way past the flight plan. Where are you? And we're like, sorry, like my plane's really slow.
Yeah.
And I set it for 3.5 hours. It took us 4 hours to get there. We were 30 minutes late, so they called us.
Yeah.
And like we're almost there. So basically. It's similar to that where they'll come out and look for you, where I have an ELT that has a thing in it where it can detect like a slam kind of thing, and it'll send off a beep, 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 like
a radar thing.
Yeah, and like, hey, their plane crashed here, and I thought they were talking about an ELT going off, so I was like, what? So.
But they weren't?
Yeah, no, they weren't. So
okay.
We're good.
Cool. But yeah, no, back to that, back to the church topic, and like keep in mind, I don't want to speak for the Mormon church because I haven't gone to church for like years, but like, I just went to it like so much as a kid, and like I still kind of talk about it with my parents every now and then, so like I'm like still filled in, but like how tithings work is I believe it's like once a month, you need to take 10% of your earnings that month and just give it to the church. Or like it's like 1% or something like that.
Yeah, like it's similar to like you're supposed to, like in a Catholic church kind of sense. It's like you should be a good person and help give like 10% of your income, or like 5% or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, like on the tithing sheet where you put like cash into an envelope, they have like a thing that says like how's your income amount, and so like you should donate if you make more than this a year.
Okay.
Every Sunday.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same with the Mormon Church. You know, but of course, you know, like if you can't pay for it, the Mormon Church isn't going to like go and like hunt you down and be like, oh, where the fuck's your tithing, man? You know, they're going to be like, look, man, it's fine, money's tight, you know, whatever. But everyone in the Mormon Church is just like so generous and so like good. You know that like that rarely happens. Like no one ever misses a tithing payment. Like even when my parents were broke as shit, you know, they were still paying tithing, still giving 10% of their income to the church. Which, you know, like it's admirable for sure. Personally, I wouldn't do it, but you know, I do. You know, I do admire it. It's a very respectable thing to do for sure.
Yeah.
You know, but oh shoot, I was going to say something. Oh yeah, with the Mormon Church, I know for a fact that like tithing, like our tithing money goes to like building new temples.
That's what you call it, temples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like those are like places of worship, you know.
Yeah,
it's
because like when I went to like the big temple in Salt Lake City,
oh yeah,
like weddings there and everything.
That one's really cool, yeah.
And I kind of just, I didn't, they said I was breaking in when I was like 16. I just walked on in there, bro. The door was unlocked. I just like walked inside. It was fucking massive, beautiful, gorgeous church. But this guy in like a black suit came like running, like fast walking at me. And he's like,
hey, stop.
Stop. I'm like, what? He goes, did you have permission from the bishop or something like that to come here? And I'm all like, oh no, I'm Catholic. And he goes, what? How'd you get in here? This now. I'm like, the door was unlocked on the side.
Damn. You know, I mean, like, yeah, it's that's a little funny because like usually churches like that are like pretty comfortable with just like letting whoever in. I mean, it for sure probably depended on the time of day.
I think there was like a wedding that went on, or like, because they have like 50 weddings at once.
Yeah.
Like, and I think I just kind of like walked into like someone's wedding, but like there wasn't anyone there. It was like right after the wedding, I think. And so like.
Yeah, they probably that was probably why they kicked you out, because like they're usually pretty chill about it. You know, like you know, you can just go into the church, talk to someone, and be like, hey, here's my problems, and then you know they'll bless you or whatever churches do.
So like I heard like what I was told after is like that church you have to get permission to go into in Salt Lake City.
Oh, what's?
It's called the Temple or something. It was like
where was the temple located at? Was it in downtown?
Downtown, it's huge. It's stone, like been there since like the 1850s.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that was one of the original temples that was built. It's a super beautiful temple, man.
It's gorgeous.
Like, I'm not religious, you know, like I said earlier, but dude, you know, if I'm going to Utah, like stopping at that temple and just walking around is like a must see for sure, man.
Yeah, and like the flower gardens all around. Cause our whole family went. Like I kind of like strayed off from the group, and I just was like walking around. I just walked in there.
Yeah.
And the dude got hella mad at me. I was like 16 at the time. I was there for my brother's rugby championship, which at the time was at Salt Lake.
Yeah. Okay.
And actually, I think I was younger. I think I was like 15 at the time, and I just walked in. Because like there's tons of weddings that get done there. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, dude, my parents. My parents got married at that temple.
Really?
Yeah. You know they have like little like glass sculpture of it. It's super cool.
Yeah.
Really really a real intricate sculpture for sure. You know you got a lot of small stuff going on. It real easy to break. My parents yelled at me multiple times when I was a kid for picking it up. Actually, no, I think they just ended up hiding it after a while, but you know, it's just kicking it in our living room now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's yeah, I don't know, man. Like religion's for sure like a touchy subject, you know, to a lot of people. A lot of people have very, very, very strong beliefs with religion. You know, so it's hard to have like a civilized conversation. But you know, I mean, I'm glad you're not.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're not like diehard
No, of
Catholic.
course, you know, like, I think the way I look at it is, I know Mormonism, but like, has like a separate book, like the Book of Mormon. But
Yeah,
like,
the Book of
it's all
Mormon.
the same guy, man.
Yeah,
It
literally.
is, at the end of the day, you know,
it's like the Book of Mormon was written by Joseph Smith and like, well, no, it was translated by Joseph Smith and like a couple other people. I forgot their names, but like apparently, you know, the Book of Mormon was like made like way back in the day, you know, and like that's why they say like the Mormon religion is like the one true religion or whatever. Whatever bullshit. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know much about like the all of that, so I don't really want to talk too much about it. I don't want to like spread false information, but you know, it is I don't know. That is like one thing I questioned a lot when I was a kid. I was like, huh, you know, this is very interesting. I wonder. You know, like I just wonder why it took so long, you know, for them to find it. Cause like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say anything.
yeah, too negative on it. It's the internet, man. You know.
Yeah, you know, don't want to get the 5 subscribers upset now,
yeah.
you know.
But no, man, because like I think that's a huge thing. Is like you see happen a lot. Is all that kind of stuff going on with all this fighting about different religions and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, look, whether you're Baptist, Christian, whatever you are, you know, whether you're Presbyterian, whether you're Mormon, you know, even if you're like Jewish or like a Muslim, like the funny thing is, it's all like the whole Old Testament book. It all comes from like the same. It's all called Abrahamic religions. Like it's all the same God. Like Like whenever people would just say have different prophets. Like Jesus, he wasn't really he was God in creation. But like people who are Muslim believe he was just another prophet. Same with people who are Jewish. They believe he, you know, either was a liar or a prophet. But besides that, it's all Abrahamic religions. Like the actual God itself, they're referring to the same person.
Yeah.
Like Jehovah, God, you know, all these religions, it's the exact same dude.
Shoot. Like a good example of that, like Buddha, you know, Buddhism.
Yeah.
It all just ties back to God. Everyone just has their different interpretations of like what like God either looks like, what he, you know, or what he did. But like, you know, at the end of the day, they're preaching almost the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, kind of why I like really started like questioning, you know, religion, because like, well, yeah, just like questioning religion, because like, you know, like the Mormon Church always told me they're like, yeah, you know, this is the one true church. All the other churches, they're gonna try and like spew a bunch of shit to you. And I was just like, huh, you know, interesting. You know, that's a very bold claim, you know, with how many religions there are in the world. But you know, it's at the end of the day, man, you know, everyone's going there to like worship God, you know, or Heavenly Father, God, you know, whatever the hell you want to say.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Hey, so by the way, before I forget, we are at a crossroads. We can either A, continue on to the ocean, or B, we can go to Willows, which is a badass restaurant right over here, Oscar 88, I think it is, or off. No, it's Calusa. They're off.
I mean, I'm down to go there. I don't have any money. I can Venmo you to like tomorrow, though.
Yeah, I'm really down to go to Willows.
All right.
We could even go on the way back though.
Okay.
KWLW. Let's go direct to Willows. I have a lot of old memories there at Willows, and at least we'll actually go to a destination instead of just flying over the ocean.
Yeah.
We'll be able to get out here and
get out, stretch ye old legs.
Yeah. And see, in the 150 here, it can get to be a little cramped.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with two big burly men like us, you know.
Yeah, bro, that was really funny. I tell the guy, we see this guy at the fuel pumps out at Rio Linda, and he's pulling up a big Cessna 206. It's a 6-seater airplane. And it's pretty heavy, pretty hefty to move.
Drop
and I say, hey man, like, do you want to have two burly guys move the plane? And he goes, oh no, I think you guys may be pretty burly, but we need you to take it all the way with a tug, you know. And I'm all like, you know, that was just pretty funny to me, you know.
It was not about to do that. Dude would have had to give me like $10 to do that, man.
I'm like, oh, I thought you meant just like from the pumps. like just push it over so we could get our plane in there, you know. But he's like, no, I meant to my hangar. I'm like, oh.
That's like very strange though. Like he's just filling up his plane only to put it back in his hangar. I feel like you wouldn't want gas sitting in.
That's the thing. 100 low lead never expires.
Oh, okay.
It never expired. That's the whole thing. Like they said, like if there's a fuel of the apocalypse, it's 100 low lead.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, like how. Like, is there like a different process on how 100 low lead is made aside from like I mean, I'm sure there is, but
yeah,
like.
So they add obviously the blue dye to it, so you know it's 100 low lead, but like there's also lead in it.
Okay.
And to like my 10 subscribers that don't know much about aviation, my 10, however much I have, 100 low lead is not low in lead.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Like they only call it low lead to appease the environmentalists.
Yeah, you know.
Like it has more lead than any kind of car fuel has ever had. Like in like the 20s, I thought like they would have had a lot of fuel back then, right?
Yeah.
And a bunch of lead in it. No, bro, 100 low lead's like people talk about like, the airliners spewing chemtrails. No, bro, it's about the little pistons in their 100 low lead fuel. Their exhaust fumes.
Dude, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, people talk about like, oh my God, it's the jets. They're spewing out their chemicals or whatever. You know?
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, that's like another thing, man. Like conspiracy theories, or just conspiracy theorists can fuck off, man. like, dude, like. I had someone try and tell me some shit about like lizard people living under like LA.
What?
And I was just sitting there like the whole time trying to like logically think about it, you know, or like come up with like a logical reasoning like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It doesn't, man. Lizard people, bro, like I just don't know, man. Like until you show me a picture of a lizard person and like give me legitimate proof, I'm gonna just say it's bullshit, you know.
Yeah.
Or like.
I think they would say that though about religion, because like that's their form of religion. Like,
yeah, fair enough, you know.
Like I think ancient aliens at this point is a freaking religion, bro. Like.
Yeah.
Like those like 5 guys on Ancient Aliens with like the one with the crazy hair and the old Israeli guy and like all of them.
Are you talking about the guy that would be all like. Aliens.
Yeah.
Guy, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like
on the History Channel.
He views Ancient Aliens as like a religion.
Yeah. You know, and I mean, like there are some people that are just like die hard believe in that, you know, and they're like aliens are real, you know.
And it's like, I think there probably is a sentient another life form out there.
Oh, without a doubt.
But why would they be messing with Earth? Because like we're like cavemen to them, you know.
Yeah, you know, I mean, dude, like, you know, they're probably sitting there like hovering around in their hover cars, you know, like, oh, look at these chumps, they're still using tires, man. What the fuck is wrong with them, man?
No, I think we're like an ant farm to them.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best analogy I think I can think of it, you know.
Yeah, without.
Yeah, see, that's an ELT. It's bleeding over, and either someone crashed. Or someone's ELT is going off.
Huh.
I thought I heard it earlier bleed through. First thing that people talked about it on the radio.
Oh, fuck. I hope someone didn't crash, man. Jesus.
I hope it's not that burning pile of stuff out there.
Yeah, fuck.
But
Here,
no,
wait.
if we were that close.
Can we show them that real quick? Like, just
if
look at that.
If we were that close to an ELT going off, it would be way louder than what it is now. What I think it honestly might be is someone's flying along, they hit some really bad turbulence, and their ELT went off, and it goes whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
That's literally what it sounds like.
It's a very like you know, it's a stress-inducing sound.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like the right term to use, but
so like you heard
distressful.
You heard it bleed through for a second, like
whoop. Yeah.
That's an ELT. So someone, and it's on 125.5. I should really know this by memory, and the ELT frequency. That's a question that I think should be on every private pilot check ride or like test, which it's not. Like, you have your 3 squad
Weird.
codes, 75, 76, 77.
Yeah.
For hijacking, loss of radios, and an emergency, you know?
Uh-huh.
But you don't have the requirement of knowing, and there's another plane without a ADSB right there.
Yo, dude, is that just a crop duster, you think? Because
Yeah,
he's flying, like, super low.
Yeah, you get a lot of crop dusters out here out by Willows.
Yeah, it looks like crop dusting territory.
I mean, it's all farms out here, you know.
Yeah, literally.
We're just way above. We're at 1,500. We're pretty low too. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
We're just at 1,500 right now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's,
what is that? Is that Willows right there?
That's the town of Calusa, I think.
Calusa.
Or it's like a small little town.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause there's Calusa right there. Calusa Airport is over there. It's like it's a small little, like, mainly just like farmers, families live over there, I would imagine. Little suburbs.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It's really out here in the middle of nowhere, you know.
It is a very small town, you know. Like, you could drive through that in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, see, there's another airport right there.
Right where?
Right down there.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not even on the map. That's the funny thing.
It's got to be like private, maybe.
Yeah, it's a private. Well, typically when you even private airports are listed. That's the kind of funny thing.
Interesting.
Let's see.
I mean, I see it looks like they got a couple like gliders.
Yeah,
there.
it's probably just like a mix of a glider port and a private airport.
Yeah.
Probably some dude's property.
I mean, like, are glider ports different from airports, or?
No, not really. No. The only difference is because the glider needs to be towed up.
Yeah.
Tow plane. Unless you're like, some gliders have like a micro engine just so they can take off.
Yeah,
really cool.
Of course, you know.
Gliders are fun because you don't need headsets because it's so quiet.
Huh.
It's like you can hear a pin drop inside a glider.
Dude, that's crazy.
And like, imagine this, but deathly quiet.
Bro, that would be like the dream.
Yeah.
Actually, that just reminded me of a good question. So, do you think planes will ever go electric?
Oh yeah, they already are.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
Shit.
I don't think it'll be happening to general aviation and like planes like this.
Yeah.
For a little bit of longer, but like the experimental plane market, like they have like experimental companies, and you can build your own airplane and stuff, and fly it. But most of the time, they're only two person planes.
Yeah. Okay.
Like mine, but except they're not FAA like airworthiness certificate approved. So that's the way that works. And you have planes that are piston powered, like the RV7, RV9, which are like 2 person, like that little silver plane we saw that one day. They're like really fast, really cool, but they're legally experimental, and they come as a kit. Well, there are experimental companies now that are releasing like electric motor powered airplanes.
Interesting.
That are honestly super cool.
Huh. Like. Yeah, I feel like you would be very, very limited with how much weight you could bring onto the plane, because like, you know, you got the battery itself that's going to be like, you know, a lot of pounds.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing about electric motors is that they have like just 100% direct torque. So like in a regular car engine, you lose torque to the wheels because of all of the different things that are going on, you know?
Yeah.
And basically, it's like that's why a Tesla goes 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds because they have so much torque. But in a like electric airplane, you would have so much torque just straight up, where I think you could keep it low, but you'd be able to go to 2,500. You know, pretty quickly, torque. I mean, you can kind of already do that, but I feel like it would be able to get there quicker, maybe. So I feel like a climb out on an electric plane would be a lot faster.
Yeah.
Or climb out at least, but you know, that is a big part is the battery packs. You know.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. Elon Musk, wherever you're at, bro, start working on it, dude.
They had a solar-powered electric airplane with huge wings that had solar panels on top, and it flew around the entire world.
What the fuck?
Non-stop.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of smart, actually. That's like really smart. You know, cause like you know, hello, this shit's fucking facing the sun at all times. You know, so like you're just constantly getting like, you know, power.
Yeah. The wind there.
Just a tad.
No, but a turbine wind. We're only 15 miles out from the destination, by the way.
Nice.
We'll be there in about 10 minutes.
If that, you know. Well, how fast are we going right now?
Right now we are going
93 knots.
94 knots. So it's like 106 miles an hour, 110.
All right, yeah, we'll be there in like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. So, but no, sometimes I wish, like I talk about, whenever I see those larger planes with like an IO 550 Continental, which is like a really faster, a lot faster than my little O200 I have in here.
Yeah.
So like when I'm talking about like O200, that means each cylinder displaces, because there's 4 cylinders, displaces 50 cubic centimeters of displacement in each cylinder. So like when the piston goes up, that's why that's how they measure engines.
You said 50 cubic centimeters?
Or like 50 or 50 fluid ounces. No, I should know this because I'm going to A&P school. This is really dumb. This is gonna look really bad on the video. So
yeah, we'll cut it out.
No, I think it's 50. Gosh. After not being in school for a year, it's really, because of COVID, really screwed me. I really got to go back and study.
I think it's because I mean, like how it works with cars. I don't know if it's the same with planes, but like it's cubic inches.
Yeah, it's cubic inches. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. 50, remember that, Steve.
Yeah, 50 cubic inches. I'm pretty sure of displacement in each cylinder.
Okay,
so
wait.
It's very similar to cars, except in a car cylinder, they're much smaller. Airplane cylinders are huge.
Yeah, you know, I mean, of course, like, you know, you get my Miata, throw it in a plane, you know, that plane ain't going nowhere, man.
No.
Like, it would get down the runway, maybe. But
but the thing is, so, like, airplanes, you know, car engines, they go to a higher RPM.
Yeah.
Airplanes stay at a lower RPM, but more of a constant, you know?
Yeah, because, you know, I was going to say, like, it only reads up to 3,500,
you
know.
never want to go past 26, red line, you know?
Yeah.
But basically, but we're holding it constantly there, you know?
Yeah, you know, so it's just constantly getting, like, a ton of abuse. I mean, maybe not abuse, because, like, you know, that's what these are built for.
Yeah.
You know,
like imagine
hence
just
why
keeping
they're
your
so
Miata
big.
at 5,500 RPMs all day.
I mean, like when I was
your entire drive. But realistically, like let's say 2,500 RPMs.
Yeah. No, I was going to say when I was driving up to Tahoe, you know, I was maintaining like 3,500 RPMs, you know, constantly, and I mean it took it like a champ, granted, you know, but yeah, and I don't know, it's just I'm pretty sure. I want to say they're like aluminum. Like the Miata engine's aluminum, I believe. Don't quote me on that, please. But yeah, it might be all. No, it's steel. I'm pretty sure. So like, it's just. Fuck, I don't know. Regardless, it can take the abuse. You know, they're very like rev happy engines. They like live in the higher RPMs. Obviously not constantly, but you know, like I can, like when I'm driving on back roads, I'm banging that thing at like $6,000. You know, like constantly, and it's just, you know, it's chilling, man.
But it's also eating oil.
Yeah. I'm fixing that soon though. I'm throwing an oil cooler in there. I have it. I've just been lazy putting it in. I might, I don't know, I might try and do that on like my next day off or something.
Yeah.
But, or I could just do it after work, to be real. Yeah. But, cause it wouldn't take too long at all. But yeah, no, it's, yeah, I don't know, man, you know, I mean, like, from what you were showing me at that one time when you, like, gave me a little tour of your plane's engine, it seemed, like, very straightforward, you know?
It's very, so, you know, like a Subaru engine that's like a boxer?
Yeah, the boxer engine,
so, like, that's what they mean by opposed. So each cylinder is opposing each other.
Yeah. It's crazy. You haven't blown any head gaskets in this thing?
Oh, hell no, bro. If I blew a head gasket, that'd be terrible. That'd be a tragedy.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was like, that's supposed to be a
we'd probably be landing down on a field right now. Now, if I lost a cylinder, I could try to make it to the airport because we're only 8 miles away. But then again, I'm at 1,000 feet right now.
Yeah.
So I'm coming down real slow. I'm at like a 20 foot per minute descent. So,
what would you do in that case? Would you just like shut off? Would you just shut everything off and just kind of like glide into it, or?
Well, the first thing that a lot of people forget during an emergency is like when their engine quits, try to restart the damn thing. You know?
Okay, fair enough.
Pull your fucking starter and just try to get it to turn over. I know, I know I'm really like brash about it. Like a lot of people are idiots. That's why I hate Cirrus pilots, because they'll have like one issue where they're like 5 miles from the airport, bro, and they're at 6,000 feet. Instead of trying to fly it back into the airport, which they could very safely do at that elevation, or at the airport that they're below, no, they have a chute release up here that they can pull, and it basically destroys the airplane. And Cirrus are $400,000 airplanes. But it pops up a chute, then you float down real soft, and you land.
What the fuck?
And, it saved a lot of lives, sure. But I think a huge issue is people pull them way too early.
Yeah.
Way too early. They don't need, because they get in their mindset of, that, what should be last resort is first resort, When I have an engine out, I have a checklist on my leg. That's what I use for, before flight. All of my stuff. I have my checklist,
Yeah,
my
of course.
run up, my takeoff. I always use my checklist because, and I see a lot of problems with it. I read it and then I do it. Sometimes I speak it aloud. I kind of want to look better on the video, which I think being on camera will help me even remember more to do my checklist.
Yeah.
And to actually say it aloud. But I think a huge issue that we see today is these pilots who don't use their checklist and they just go, oh, I need to pull the chute.
It's like cockiness almost,
Well,
like.
Yeah, it's like I'm too afraid to try to bring the plane in, If I
Yeah.
had an engine out, I don't have a parachute, I'm going to be putting her in. Like right now we're 5 miles out from the runway, and we're at 1,100 right now. If we lost an engine, I'd probably be putting her down in the field close to me.
Yep.
I'm
probably
always
just like over there or something.
or on the road. I'm always on the lookout for places that I can put her down.
Yeah.
That's like when I'm flying up towards
smart.
Humboldt, though, and up north in the Pacific Northwest, deep, thick forest.
Yeah.
And so honestly, because you're on the coast right there next to the forest, sometimes I debate in my head, would it be safer to try to go slowly, put on a life jacket? I have 2 life jackets. Put on a life jacket and try to bring her in real slow and land on the water and hope I don't flip? Or would it be better just to aim for the trees?
I'm thinking your best case scenario if you're on the beach would probably maybe honestly just be land on
the beach. Yeah,
land on the beach, because if you land on the water, you got to think about it you're coming to a complete dead stop right then and there. You're not rolling, you're not doing anything.
But a lot of these beaches up north, it's just rock, it's where you don't really have beach, but
exactly. So
it's a debate in my head. Sometimes I've thought, all right, I would probably bring if I had no engine, I'd just take her down, just like I'm landing, a regular landing though. I'd flare, and land, just have her go almost into a stall. Basically stall her into the water. Right now I wouldn't stall, but
Yeah.
very close, just put her down.
Oh, dude, that would fuck your back up, man.
Oh yeah, no, fucking landing in the water, but I feel like it'd be better than landing in some trees.
No, without a doubt, because you land in the trees, your chances of survival are slim to none,
Yeah.
And speaking of all this emergency landing, I was actually watching a video on YouTube the other day. It was about pilots who eject from their plane. They can't fly ever again. They lose their pilot's license if they do that.
Yeah, eject without just cause. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not even that, because when you eject, it's just inevitable that you're going to get little hairline fractures in your spine, I guess.
Really?
Yeah. And that just makes you unable to fly anymore, because you have you have a spinal damage or whatever.
By the way, there's the airport. I'm gonna do a little bit of crew silence here. It's a tiny little strip. You can see it right there. There's the Walmart. It's a tiny little strip. You'll see it in a second.
All right, yeah.
Right there in front of us. See it? It's a tiny little strip. They have a restaurant attached, though.
Oh, that one over there? Okay, yeah. That looks a little bit like Rio Linda almost.
Yep. Go to frequencies. Unicom is 122.80. Alright. Because I know there's no traffic. I have ADSB, so I've been looking, but I'm going to make my calls anyways.
Yeah. Oh, bro, let's just go to Denny's, man. Fuck it.
It's actually runway. Yeah. Alright, flaps 10 degrees, 20 degrees. We're in the white arc. 30 degrees. Alright. Move then. Alright.
Yeah.
My knee board fell off.
You need more what?
My knee board fell off.
Oh.
And it's done by my foot. I don't want to get caught on the rudder pedals.
Here, I got you, man.
Thank you.
Let me just, it should be good right there. It's not going to get caught.
Alright, coming in.
Sheesh.
Bring that power up.
Power up.
Power up.
Oh, fuck. Yo, this is a very, what a runway, man. Oh, you're coming in hot, man.
Let's bring the power out.
Oh.
It's windy.
Just a bit. Yeah, there we go.
It's a solid 10 knot crosswind landing, or probably like 14. Jeez.
Not even gonna lie, man. My butt cheeks were clenched that landing.
Yeah.
It's just like so weird flying in a small plane, you know, because like at the end of the day, you know, I trust you, but like it's such a weird feeling, man, because like you go, you know, you just make like.
You just gotta line her up. That's the thing. Like people get really scared during the flare.
Yeah.
And you know, it definitely worries a lot of people. You know.
Yeah.
And this is a tiny little runway in the middle of nowhere. It's paved, but it's smaller than Rio Linda. You know.
Oh, is
it?
It's
wider, but it's shorter.
Oh, okay, for sure.
So.
Yeah.
Let me make the call when we clear the active.
541, man. Is it cheaper in Rio Linda or?
Oh yeah, it's definitely cheaper. We don't need fuel. We have almost full.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and get a bite at the restaurant here. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the vlog. It's been a little hour of a flight. We were gonna go towards the ocean. Probably could have been here quicker.
Yeah.
But we cut north to come over to Willows. Anyways, thanks guys for checking out the vlog. Drew, anything to say?
Shoot. Subscribe to this guy, man. You know, he deserves it.
Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll check you later.
All right, later, guys.
Yo, guys.
We're back. You know, just got back from eating lunch over at Willows at where was it? Nancy's
Cafe. Been there since like 1930.
Crazy,
you
man.
know.
Mad historical. The sandwiches there even. No, never mind. I was gonna try and make a joke. I was going to say the sandwiches were historical, but yeah, well, that makes no sense.
The sandwiches were good though, you know.
They were bomb, yeah. They were bomb for sure. For $9, dude. And they were closed too. They closed at like what, 3 o'clock or something?
3 o'clock, and they decided to stay open for us. The lady who's the owner is like, "Oh, I'll stay open for you guys. You guys flew in." I'm all like, "Wow."
Sweetest lady. You're probably not watching this, but if you are, I love you. Yeah, you're just a great person. Here, 1 second, let me fix the camera. There we go. Yeah, great lady, sweet old soul. You know, it's I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that the sandwich was the best sandwich I've ever had in my life, because it wasn't. But it was a damn good sandwich. I'll tell you that, man.
Yeah, it was a delicious sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're just flying home, and we'll catch you guys on the other end because it's getting pretty loud in the radios. Talk to you later.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. If you want, feel free to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next time in the skies.